This day's been coming for a long time now, bud. We've had so many cattle from day one, but it's time. The slaughterhouse is here, and we got cows for sale. But that's not all. We also have lambs and chickens. It's going to be a great time, bud. Join us in episode 129 about the mountain. What's going on, everyone? Dirty Randy here. Another day on the ranch, and we're in June. Things are in mid-swing, and we're looking good. We're just going to hop in the truck here and head on down. You know, we got a busy couple months ahead of us. A few weeks here. We got harvest pretty much ready to go. And we got some new stuff in the mix as well. We spent a couple $100,000 in getting some new productions up and running. So I think, you know, we kind of want to do that. I don't even know why I hopped in this truck. I'm not going to lie. Not that I don't want to. I'm sure we'll use it at some point today. But for now, we really just needed to get to this guy because we're going to be hauling around some animals and seeing how that goes. It's been a long time coming. We've got some animals that are pretty old at this point, and you know, that's what we've been waiting for with our beef cows. We have a lot of them that are actually at a pretty decent age and price, and they're nice and healthy just the way we keep them. So that is even better there too. Whoa, Nelly. So we will swing by the animal market there. We did get, like I said, some new stuff put in as far as that goes. We'll go check it out once we load up with some animals here. But first, yeah, we will do just that and grab some beefy boys. Swing in here. Try and go back straight. There we go. And yeah, we'll pull up and we're going to start loading a bunch of these guys in here. They should be okay. You know, most of our animals should be okay for food and stuff like that for the moment. And once we get rid of a bunch, we can kind of reassess where we're at and top them up then. Alright, taking a peek here at what we got. Lots of cows, that's for sure. But yeah, we'll probably want to take the ones that are the highest value. So we're going to do just that. We're going to take as many as we can. Looks like we can hold 36, so 12 more. I don't know what all exactly we have for numbers, but we'll fill it up and go from there. So that should be pretty good for a start, and we will head off with this. And I'm not sure. You know, it's going to be a little bit of experimenting, figuring out what's best, how we go about all this kind of stuff. I'm not sure if we take it straight to the slaughterhouse. I think we're going to do that first just to see if that's the way to go. Possibly we might need to bring them to, oh god, the auction, and then load up from there to the slaughterhouse. We'll see, because we definitely have way more animals on hand than we actually could slaughter just at one time and keep over there, but that's okay. We definitely, you know, something we could do is just move them to the open range cattle up at the other farm there. That's actually where the slaughterhouse is, so we're gonna go take a peek up there. But if we need to sell them first, that's more than fine with me, because that means we'll be able to keep our slaughterhouse nice and full as well if they have a bunch of animals on hand. So we will keep the rotation going, and it should be just fine. So you know, like I said, probably a little bit of experimenting to figure out what you know, the best plan of action is. We're gonna go check out the slaughterhouse. If we can't drop off our animals directly there, then we will bring them to the auction and you know, go, I don't know, just figure out the process, really. So we've never done it before, but that's all good. That's part of the experiment. We haven't done a lot of this before, and I feel like we've come such a far way from the start. So, you know, if we can continue on that trend with some more productions, and, you know, if there's a learning curve, not the end of the world. So, sliding around here, sorry cattle, we're trying our best. Take out the stop sign. I ain't worried about it. And I'm not sure. I think we should just follow this road all the way around is probably the best plan of attack. We'll go over the bridge here. It did say slow, bumpy, but, you know, at this point, I'm not too concerned. So, here we go. This is the slaughterhouse put in. Looking kind of cryptic with the little church behind it. I didn't really think of that till right now, but that's alright. So, here we go. This is it. I'm gonna try pulling in right here and just seeing how it goes. Like I said, I don't know if this is what we're supposed to do, but we're gonna give it a shot, alright? Alright, well, we can bring up this menu. That's promising. That's promising. So, can we unload them? Yeah, I do want to send 12 animals to Angus production. I do. Heck, I want to send more than 12. I want to send 36 if we can. I don't know how many we can hold in here, but, you know, that's promising. So there we go, 36 Angus beef cows ready to go. Like I said, I'm not sure what the whole process is, but yeah, this is the slaughterhouse here. So, as you can see, it's, well, lots of grates. Going to be a messy area for sure once it gets up and running, but, you know, you can see all of our cuts there. Just, this is, you know, this is where the magic happens, if you will. So, there you go. Nice storage lockers in there. And, yeah, we can kind of keep the trend rolling. You know, we have, like you saw, we have no shortage of animals to bring over here. So, that is wonderful. Once we get everything in the works, I'm looking forward to it. So let's see what kind of meat we can even, you know, like what kind of cuts we can get out of here. Alright, well, here we go. These are all of our options. And if you take a look, it looks like Angus cows, 2,500 liters. I wasn't sure how much that, you know, kind of accounted for. Looks like 1 liter per cow is how they're counting this. So we can have an immense amount of animals in here. You know, we obviously won't all at once, but we could definitely load up whatever we have on hand right now and get them going, you know. So, and as you can see, you know, we can do our lambs and our chicken, stuff like that as they're getting older, which we probably should. We've had our chickens for a while. We kind of just refresh some of those. We've had our lambs for a while as well. You know, we probably could refresh those guys too. So, you know, lots of stuff. This is going to make us a lot more active with our animals and things like that. It is a little bit of a drive, but it's not the end of the world. So, as you can see, yeah, beef. Angus. That good old Angus beef, baby. Yeah, let's go ahead and activate that. I'm looking forward to it. So, looks like, you know, if I had to take a guess, we're going to be getting sirloin steak. All of these, we're getting, you know, because there's multiple cuts on the animal, right? So it looks like, yeah, we're getting some Angus beef, chuck, porterhouse steak, and some sirloin steaks there. So that's amazing. That's tasty. You know, I know what I'm having for dinner tonight already. Unreal. And I have no idea what liters to, you know, how many cuts we're going to get per animal. It looks like, you know, they're still processing, obviously, the first one there, and that's already going up. So that is amazing. And of course, yeah, we have different types of cows that we can get in here as well. So, you know, enough talking. We know that we're operational. So, you know, I'm looking forward to the profits from this guy. And you know what? Not even so much the profits, because we're doing okay in that department, but I'm looking forward to the steaks. Alright, well, we dropped off a whole bunch of cows. We don't need to do all of them, obviously. We still want to have some to be reproducing and whatnot. But we certainly don't need to go buy more. So that works, and it looks like we have a bunch, yeah, a whole lot, oh my gosh, of sheep here, 40 of them, that, hey, and we can hold 50, so that's amazing. The ones we currently have can still reproduce. These ones, they don't. So I'm more than happy to take these guys over to the slaughterhouse, and, you know, they've done an excellent job for us, providing tons and tons of wool for us, so that's just amazing. And these guys will reproduce. You know, obviously the wool production will slow down just a little bit, you know, as will our milk, and you know, but the bright side of that too is that we won't be going through as much ration and stuff like that either. So that is kind of one silver lining of all of it. And of course, you know, lots of juicy meats as well. As far as selling the meat, you know, I was thinking of setting up a smokehouse somewhere, because, you know, who doesn't love smoked meat? It's just, the smell in there, 24/7 amazing. Whenever you want to feel good, just walk in there and you'll be doing fantastic. So I'm not exactly sure where we're going to build it and have that just yet. Possibly, you know, up at this farm here, kind of nice and close to the slaughterhouse, but also, you know, there's not really a whole lot of options up here. Everything's kind of just in town, which, you know, obviously makes sense. You'd probably get more customers in town, but if we have it up here, you know, we're already kind of drawing people away with, you know, the maple syrup, you know, the whole, like, little experience up here and the campsite and stuff. So we're already generating traffic up and out of town over this way, and this is almost like a little tourist destination, you know. And, like, obviously, you know, you expect stuff to be in town, and there are places to eat in town, but then if there's a smokehouse up here that, you know, you can get some, like, amazing food at, especially with the campground and all that stuff, like, how great would that be, you know? Obviously, we don't really live in the house. I don't know if we could maybe tear it down and just kind of put, like, a little restaurant there, you know? I don't know. Like I said, I haven't really thought too much about where it would go just yet, but kind of just shouting out ideas and seeing what happens. You know, if you have a good idea, let me know down in the comments. I'll definitely consider it and see what we can do. But for now, we got all these sheep, like I said, 40 of them in here, and I'm excited. We're making some lamb chops. Looking forward to that, and we'll have just a good variety of meat. You know, everything besides pork, which, hey, you know, now that we have a slaughterhouse, we have somewhere to bring them to once those guys mature. So who knows, maybe those are something we could look into as well up here. Just, I don't know, just another thought, brainstorming, thinking out loud. So we'll drop these guys off. All right. And there should be a ton of animals to process for now. 40 Lambos. See you later. Make sure we activate that, because we have our Swiss and our Holstein going now. And then, of course, our Landrace lambs. So that is just amazing. Good variety. I'm not sure where the meat... I mean, I know it gets stored in there. But, you know, I'm not sure how that whole process goes just yet. But we will cross that bridge when we get there. So for now, looks like we got you know, we got a harvest ahead of us now that that's all taken care of, so that's looking good. You know, it's a little past 9 o'clock right now, you know, 9:30, so that's not too bad considering we did get up, you know, nice and early, 5 o'clock, to start getting stuff done today. And, you know, if we're heading back to the ranch, we maybe should just make sure our animals are all good. Then again, our combine is up here. So, I guess we start up here, you know. Way she goes. Kind of missed the pull-out on that side, but that's okay. If we just pull up right here, we'll be doing just fine. We'll need something to get that header trailer out of there, though, I think. Fire this big boy up. We don't have a trailer up here. That, I think, is the only thing. So that's not a huge worry. We can always get somebody to hop in and start harvesting while we ran back into town, dropped off our Oh, sorry, I'm trying to line it up and my brain just absolutely paused for a moment. Yeah, we could always drop off our livestock trailer. Come on, come on. Well, drop off the livestock trailer and pick up a couple grain trailers, possibly the ones we were using the other month there, just to bring more grain over to our grain mill. So that's awesome. We'll have an absolute endless amount here, you know, with these harvests. So much so that we could probably, you know, whoa, that header's bouncing around like a son of a gun. So, you know, I think if we're smart, we could maybe... I was trying to get it to just unlatch. There we go. Power through. Wonderful. Okay, we can drop the trailer right there, scoot our boot around, and we can just go pick it up. Wonderful. No harm, no foul. Especially because we didn't bring any chickens to the slaughterhouse. But one day foul. One day harm to the fowl for sure. Alright, as you can see, we got them set off on a crash course down the field. And we will be right back with a more appropriate trailer. Alright, well, I was trying to make it back in time before everything got filled up, but, you know, I had a feeling that would not be the case with how much running around we had to do. But that's not a worry. We did get a time saver put in by, you know, getting a silo put in here. These guys worked fast. They got it put up for us real quick. They've done it 1,000 times before. So that is a lifesaver for us because, yeah, having not having a silo up here has really been kind of a pain. Once we get this guy unloaded and him back on his way, since this our new silo is super nice and close for us, makes our lives a heck of a lot more convenient. We aren't going to be running around in the truck the entire time, so that makes life easy, which means we can hop in and probably start baling no problem. And whenever this guy gets full, we can just go get him unloaded in the truck, and then keep on baling. So that should make life easy, like I said. So I'll take it. I guess we can shut the truck down there and go grab a tractor and our baler, and we can follow along behind this friend. All right, hopped in the New Holland because we're going to be pulling behind the New Holland, so why not? And we can just pretty much get right to it. I don't see why not. We got her unloaded, or unfolded rather, and then we can just start following along behind, you know. Hopefully that should allow us to have majority of the field done, you know, because we should have minimal interruptions as far as just transporting grain and stuff like that around. And you know, obviously, like, if we do catch up to him with baling, then we'll just go unload and then give ourselves a little bit more breathing room and so on. Looks like he's getting turned around over there, hopefully. Yeah, he is. Okay, I was worried he stopped there for a second. I'm like, come on, man, that's not what we need if, you know, if we're trying not to catch up to you, you know. But so far, so good. I know the far angle is kind of wonky, so, I mean, I don't know. Not a whole lot we can do about that, but we'll get it done either way. We got a good yield. We'll get lots of straw bales out of here. We do have our bale trailer, so we can just load them up as well and go stack them over with our other ones over by the silo there, which, you know, we never even got to sell those ones. I mean, we could have for sure. We just never got around to it, but that's not a worry. We'll get there eventually, and we'll have a heck of a lot of bales to sell when we do choose to do that. But we probably should at some point. Not like we're hurting for cash, though, so doesn't hurt to have them around. You know, I wasn't really sure the situation with the slaughterhouse and all that, how that would end up, if we'd need to have, you know, maybe some food or straw or something like that in there for the ones that were going to be slaughtered. But, you know, the guys work pretty quick, and those animals are already nice and healthy, so it's not a worry, it seems like. But things are coming along, you know, things are coming along. Getting through this field, looks like we're starting to catch up to him, but that's all right. I'm sure he'll actually probably need unloading pretty soon here, so I think, you know, we might just leave this guy right here for the moment and go try and follow along with the grain trailer. Can't even tell if his beacons are on or not with how dusty it is with all the straw, but that's looking pretty good. So he's got that long pipe, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just they end up not going in like a straight line. I don't know why exactly, but it makes it hard to collect. I don't know what the deal is, but you know, is what it is. We'll try our best, and you know, who knows? Maybe we'll even follow this guy until we get a full trailer, because it seems like we can definitely bale stuff up at a quicker rate than this guy is able to harvest, which, fair enough. You know, he's taking in a lot of grain at one time, so that's all good by me. We got plenty of time. You know, we do have a lot of fields to get done. We got 4 fields like this to harvest, so that is all good. However, you know, we'll just use the latter half of the month to get her done. So I'm aiming to get this field done today, and perhaps, you know, and that small one for sure. So if we can do that, we will we'll be in a good spot for next month to get our other 2 fields done, and then we're just all around in a good spot. So I'm not sure exactly where he's gonna cut in. Oh, come on, guy. Okay. That was rough. Alright, I'm not sure where he's going, or where he came from. There's a Cotton Eye Joe joking there somewhere. At this point, I'm kind of worried about where he's going, because there's bales there. Where are you going? You're gonna hit the bales! I mean, I guess he's kind of just collecting them for us a little bit. A little unorthodox. Hey, hold up, friend. Alright, we actually did pull an audible and get them to change course a little bit. Instead of doing a second headland and then going around, we just got them to start straight up, going up and down the field along our kind of fence here line. So that one is a lot straighter than the other one, so hopefully that should make collecting just a fair bit easier. So we're just waiting for him to turn around here and get going in position, and then we can follow along beside him, and he'll probably fill us up, I don't doubt, and then we can go unload the grain, probably unload him once again, and at this point then we should have no problem with catching up to him. That should give us plenty of leeway there. So we'll start filling up this guy, looks like. But yeah, it's going down these big strips. It definitely is a big harvester, and boy do I love it. It's great. It's a good time. We'll finish up this row, and well, we'll get to baling. So there you go. That's the game plan for now. Alright, well, this is a big field and it's taken us a long time to get done, but we're almost there and the sun is just going down, so that's pretty good timing. I feel like we've collected more than we were able to last time as far as straw goes, but I mean there's definitely still a lot of little bits left out there, but that's alright. We have so much straw, I don't even know what to do with it all. We stack it up, it all falls down, but that's the way she goes. We're probably going to put more bales in front of the combine, but that's alright. What can you do? They were kind of getting stuck on a couple of them earlier. It was almost a little bit funny, but at the same time I knew I'd have to pay for it in some way or another. Either way, all good. We're coming down to our last couple little patches of barley, not actually wheat up here. We got barley, and wheat is in our lower fields, I do believe, so we can start making some barley flour too, so that's pretty cool. I'm not going to bother picking up all those little scraps that we missed, although there are some swaths that have been like extra juicy thick. I think this is one of them. Like, you know, look at the beacon lights. They barely can straddle it, and even so we're still leaving like a normal size swath beside it. So we had one of those earlier and it kind of is almost like a double swath. I don't know what or why, but it happened. So there we go. Got to go through it twice. Well, that's not a huge deal. We're doing just fine, and we should be you know, like I said, pretty well done with the baling. At the same time we're done with the harvesting. Oh god, they're caught on another bale. Oh my god. You know, you'd think they would just like move a bit. Alright, our last little bitty bite here. I don't even know what I just said, but the beacon's going off there. There we go. Much easier to see in the nighttime, and we can unload, I'm guessing, the rest of this into our semi-trailer there. I don't see why not. That last trailer is actually deceptively large. So that's majority of it. And then just one more little scoop to whoop right here. And we should be good. This harvester, absolute monster. And of course we will have to get them transported, brought down to the other ranch there for tomorrow. But not before we get done this other field here. So we do have a lot to get done tomorrow, but thankfully we've kind of got the slaughterhouse up and running now, so we should be able to just hit the ground running. And you know, considering we pretty much got everything up here that we need to, we probably could just spend the night in the campsite and you know, just hang out, be here nice and early, ready to rock. 5 a.m. get to it. Alright, there's actually 18% left in the hopper, which is a fair bit, all things considering. Oh man, we're not allowed to fold it up. Alright, well, I'm gonna cross my fingers that she don't rain tonight, but I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna shut her down there, lights included, grab the last little bit of straw on the ground, and then we can dump off our all of our barley. Alright, doesn't look like we have a whole lot. We kind of left a little bit of a mess here with how we did our last couple sweeps with the harvester there. We're trying. Alright, and again, you know, it's a lot of straw. It's a lot to pick up, and we have so much of it. We don't have a need for all of it. Yeah, it's money in the bank. You could say we're leaving some money on the table. But you know, at the same time, we're trying our best. You know, there's only so much we can do. There's really only so much time in a day as well. So, you know, if it was not the case, we would absolutely scoop up every last bit we can. And we've certainly done that in the past, in early days, making money, you know. So I'm not saying we're getting sloppy, but I am just saying, you know, that I think we can afford to just leave a couple little bits on there. Oh, come on. Yes, sir. Alright, well, I just wanted to get that one out of there. But we can leave this here, ready to bang out tomorrow as well. Let's go hop in the mech. Alright. Well, we are 100% full. 55,000 liters or so, roughly, something like that. We'll get her all dumped off. That way it's empty for tomorrow, which is great. We can get certainly that one field we have up here done. And then if we need to bring this down for other fields, we can do that as well. Alright. Get some working lights up in here, you know? You know what I'm saying? Alright, that's the back hopper done. Well, going. And God, wonderful. Let's get the front in works, alright? Going. And gone. Can't forget about the caboose as well. It's actually so lovely out this evening. You know, once the sun is kind of fully down and the moon is up, it's quite bright out, you know. Turn off the lights. Like, it's a lovely evening. You know what I'm saying? So, we will just pop this guy back into position, and I think we'll just walk our butt right on over to the campsite, you know. We don't need to drive anything. Go disturb... Oh, chicken lights, get out of here. There we go. Alright, well, we've made it to the campground. That's definitely going to be it. It's almost 9 o'clock here, so we got to get up early tomorrow for another big harvest, but I'm looking forward to it. It should be a great time, to be honest with you. So, that's going to have to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one, alright? Alright, we'll see you there. Or I got a chainsaw. Beware. Alright, bye-bye.